Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's about the Four Fields and I'm back again with another YouTube video. Now, if you guys didn't watch the last video, we did the reaction to the Eddie Gordo official trailer. Now, I believe that trailer was actually shown on this Tekken Talk Live, which I have not seen. I watched the Eddie trailer, however, I believe they show a bunch of different things during this live. So since I didn't watch it live, I'm going to now be able to skip through and go to the parts where I missed. So I just kind of want to see sort of what it is they're actually revealing here, because I'm sure there's a lot more than just the Eddie trailer. This is about 2.5 hours long. So I just want to catch up on what I missed out on here. I'm not too sure what to expect, but let's see what they were talking about. We plan to continue account suspensions after April. Further updates will be given as soon as new information is available. Yeah, so they've been banning accounts that are like doing like what they've listed out here in it, like the whole people cheating, whole people just rage quitting, all of that nonsense, the customs. Which is good. The issue now is that people have been just making new accounts again. They get banned and making new accounts.
People actually, much more than we would be doing in an Excel file, and this covered, different increments. So some people just got mere slap on the wrist, hey, you need to improve your behavior, and some got all the way up to, indefinite ban. So it covers a broad spectrum there.
So they dish out the bans and the suspensions depending on how they feel like, on what they feel is necessary for what the person's doing. Oh yeah, they need to address the ranking system. I heard him say the word ranking. So they need to address the ranking system and how it works, because this ranking system's not good right now. It doesn't make sense.
He's just mentioning that there's 2 points mainly. The first is the disconnect rate, which we've had since Tekken 7. Many people have probably noticed, but this wasn't being properly displayed to players in the game.
Yeah.
Although on the back end it was actually collecting that data, so that part was working. So for the update, we want to make sure that that actually is displayed as intended.
Yes. Oh my god.
When, except in the matches, etc.
You lot don't understand how much this is gonna help, bro. The disconnection rate displayed was always at 0 for everybody, so you couldn't know if you're playing against someone who always rage quits, because they said 0% all the time. It worked perfectly fine in Tekken 7. In Tekken 8, so far, it's just not working. So, yeah. And also, they said that one part of it has been working. It's been collecting data. It simply wasn't displaying, but it was collecting the data. So what needs to happen is, once it's actually active and it's displaying, it should display that data should carry over. Like, it should display what people have been doing. It should display everybody's data on like rage quitting and disconnecting. So we know who you're coming up against. So you don't have to take matches where you know the person's going to leave.
That, but we also have a few other measures that we plan to implement, such as for people who disconnect often. Right now you can still kind of like report them, etc. But to more streamline the process so that our system picks them up and then not only displays the disconnect but matches these kind of people to each other, so that the average player doesn't have to encounter them online.
Oh my god, yes. Rage quitters, if you're going to be rage quitting, you guys should be matched up against each other, against other rage quitters. Don't ruin the experience for everyone else. That's how it should be. This is actually really good. Like, this is very good news.
All they want, right? So these kind of measures, and also just to try to alleviate some of the frustration, to make it more easy to understand the penalty for people who are misbehaving, and then also to alleviate the pain on the side who was disconnected from. So
yeah,
whether that's like,
if people disconnect, yeah, you should still get the points for like beating them.
While in the background the game is sorting it out.
Well, the other person should get the points.
To alleviate that a little bit more.
And you should lose points.
It's kind of frustrating that this process we're going through, and people are saying, "Oh, just do this or just do that." just keep in mind it is a PvP game, so for most instances, it is there's ways to kind of detect which side it was that disconnected. But that said, there are kind of loopholes, or we're not going to like tell you how this is done, but there are certain instances that make it much more difficult to detect which side actually disconnected. But that said, we're trying to find workarounds for those as well, such as connecting to a server, etc., to listen to try to detect those bad instances as well. So yes, we are working on it, and we appreciate your patience in this matter. That said, since we're kind of redoing the system that detects these disconnects, etc., everyone's going to start off from zero from the next update. So if you're on good behavior, you don't have to worry about it. But if
Oh, bro, I thought you meant zero in terms of zero rank, like rank. You mean zero just the disconnection rate? Damn. That means the issue I have with that is that means everyone who was rage quitting this whole time and disconnecting gets no punishment unless they've been banned already. They're basically gonna get no punishment right now because they start on zero, so they can just start not doing it anymore.
plugger, disconnector, whatever you want to call it, you will be matched into the plugger purgatory with other like-minded players. So we're gonna improve those.
That part's good though. The fact that if you start plugging, you literally get matched with other people that plug.
そうですよね。
One thing I will say though, one thing that needs to not happen is sometimes the game crashes. And I don't want the game, well, sometimes the game disconnects you without anybody like leaving. I don't want that to affect the disconnection rate for anybody because it's not really, it's out of our control. So hopefully that doesn't affect it.
もうちょっと細かく言うと、ロビー具合として
some people seem like they're worried if they're gonna be on the ban list because of a crash or some kind of unexpected
Right, that's what I just said.
trouble. We understand that happens, and it's not like you're gonna be banned for your computer crashing several times. If you're getting a lot of crashes, maybe that's something you need to look into, whether that's your hardware or if you need to report to us if something's wrong with the game. But we're not going to ban you for stuff like that, obviously.
はい